Welcome to Alpha Proto. I'm Alpha Proto, and tonight I am going to be teaching you all how I color my art. Alright. Now, first thing you do is you open your file, image file, preferably black and white, in Photoshop. Some of these techniques will work for other programs, but I'm using Photoshop, so let's just keep this to Photoshop. Now I'm using the pencil tool because it doesn't have any anti-aliasing on the line, so the lines aren't blurred, they're sharp. So if when I use the fill bucket, it'll fill them in without leaving any abstract stuff, you know, like stray pixels. I'll be able to find them. First thing you do is, if you want to color on this, you really can't, because I'll show you. It'll mess up the line art. You don't want that. Now you would think that you could just use a drop bucket, you know, and just go like this. Actually, this line art was done with a pencil tool, so it's actually probably could, but oh, right here, see that? That's what you're trying to avoid. These like artifacts that are left over from the anti-aliasing. So what you want to do is put this on another layer, or duplicate it. I'll just duplicate it, and then I'll delete the original and make a new layer under it. Put this layer on top. Change the layer properties from normal to multiply. Lock the layer and rename this inks, I guess. I don't get rid of that. It's gonna annoy me. Alright. Turn this to color flats layer. And I'm just labeling them so I can keep track of the layers and not get all confused. I have this here as a color template. I'm gonna actually use the eyedrop tool. And John Diller gave me the system. Yo! How you doing? How's Game of the System going? Is it alright? You know, being successful at that is kind of tough, you know? Gotta find loopholes and all that. Alright, so I'm gonna use this as my color template. And I'll adjust where I need to, but these are the colors I'm gonna use to color this. We're not to that point yet. I just want to explain why I have this here. Matter of fact, I'll just put this down here and make this bigger. Biggins. Alright. Not yet. Okay, this is a fast, easy way to select the inside of the character. I should probably... I've wanted to change this hand since I actually took a look at this picture. I was like, okay, the hands, like, this is the top of the hand, so why are all these fingers over here? Let's change that now before I actually start. I should have did this before I actually started the stream, so sorry if this is boring. It's just something that's always annoyed me. Look at this. Now this is the flat point of the hand. Like, so, like, I could maybe one finger or something, but this is like all of them. I might as well just get rid of them, you know? So, okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna turn off anti-aliasing. I'm gonna use this lasso tool. I'm gonna... Huh? John Diller, Game of the System, says this system is all gamed up. It's gonna be huge. We gamed EVS and John Malin into donating artwork to our project. Ah! Smart. Rid of the pinky and it would look correct. Yeah. Actually, I feel like getting rid of all these fingers. But yeah, probably just okay. You know what? I'm gonna listen to my audience. All right, now this is the new pinky. Okay, that's the big problem with having this area. You know what? I could probably get rid of most of it. So I use this magic wand tool. I gotta undo that. Turn off the anti-aliasing. Tolerance is 20. That's probably pretty good. And I'll delete all the white area. There. Now let me zoom out so I can get a better look at this. Does that look better? Still, I'm still not feeling it. I feel like I should just get rid of all the fingers. Because, like, check it out. Okay, top of the knuckles. Maybe if it was turned, you could see it. But you can't. It's the top. It's the top of the fist, so even if they're up, you can only see it if it's turned, so it'd be sideways. This is definitely the entire top of her fist. So I've got to get rid of all those fingers. It was worth a shot. I feel bad that I'm getting rid of stuff I spent the time to draw, but it just I don't like it. Actually, see, this makes a lot more sense. If anything, I got to see about that much. If anything. Alright. System has been gamed. Alright. I know that other people have better methods of getting rid of all these artifacts and stuff. Maybe adjusting going to mode and adjusting the levels. But since I used the pencil tool, most of it is pretty clean. I don't see anything. Okay, let's make another layer. Background color. Let's call it background. And I'm going to use this color. It's kind of a muddy, greenish, grayish color. But it's definitely not any of these colors here. That's the point. So, I don't know. Wait, okay, this hand's this big. Let's say it's perspective. I could make this hand bigger to match that. That's probably why I made those big fingers, because I'm trying to compensate for the size of this. I don't know, I'm looking at this and I was just supposed to color this. Why do I keep fixing it? Okay, what are we gonna do? Got this. Alright, I'm gonna make this big. Gonna cover up her hip a little. Which is a shame, you know. Losing a hip. I love you. Control T. Hold Shift. Maintain size. There. There. What do I got? More. Control D. See, this is the only way I can game the system. With computer shortcuts. Alright, let's see if that's too big or matches up. Yeah, that looks about the same now. Biggest problem is the sharpness isn't the same. Like, it automatically anti-aliases when you enlarge something. But when you look at it normal size, it all looks the same. Okay, I think the line work's pretty much done. Okay. Now I get to lock this out. Color flats. Lock the inks. Color flats. Okay. This is something I learned, and I just love this trick. Since there's no background to deal with, you select the background at wrongware. Deselect. Select the background. Neat. Contiguous on. Womp womp. Deselect. Contiguous on. Man, my elbow. Need my soy pad. I'm wearing a hoodie. Man, let's get a cup in circulation. I got to pick up a hoodie. Now, it's too cold to take off hoodie. It's like 50 degrees. Okay, there we go. Alright, go like this. And this selected all the empty space on the outside of the character. And there's this. Anything else? I don't see anything. Now what you do is go to select, inverse. Now the selection is everything inside, you know? Then you look at the inside of the character, that is. And you pick a color that's the most dominant color on the character, and that's like this gray. So I'm gonna use this gray. Oh wait, use this one. And now I'm going to fill in the character with this color. Deselect. And now we just stay on this color flat oh! Poof, poof. Okay, there's two things to that. You could be referring to... Okay, I'll just read it. She looks like she sells poof poof. Now, in Dragon's Quest, poof poof is basically motorboating, I think. Which is another phrase for something else. But this is a family stream, so I can't say stuff like that. And then there's another puff puff. It's a puff puff pass. Ah! It is the Dragon Quest reference. I see. What am I doing over here? Okay. What is that? I thought it was gone for a second. I haven't saved this. Save it now. Always save. Save your files. Save twice, save often. Tank! Tank for it. Tell John Dillard came into the system, father of Raven, Dilly Dilly, and the champion of all things. Ah, Lord Raven Tank. John Dillard. Happy to have you here. I'm doing a lesson on how I use Photoshop color. I'm not the best colorist, but I've learned from the best. Or at least they look like they knew what they were talking about. Alright, now that I have all the colors inside of the character, like they're like blocked off, I can use make sure the anti-alias is off, no feathering. Use this lasso tool. You could either use this straight line poly lasso tool, or you could just use the lasso tool. I usually use the poly tool because I'm not good at making straight lines. But I'll use this poly lasso tool, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna select all the colors, all the areas that would be her skin color, I guess. Let's do that. So I'll just pick the skin color now. It's not really as dark as I thought it was. Right. Now if you hold the space bar, it turns it into the hand, so know your shortcut keys, it helps. And you can move around like this. Back to this, and you could just use the brush and start coloring in by hand, but that doesn't result in good color flats for a colorist. There are probably people who do this way faster than me. Alright, that's all of her face and neck. I got these other areas, but that's no biggie. Alright. But the reason you use the lasso tool is you don't want any artifacts popping up when you select an area of the character. And that's why you don't use anti-aliasing. Because sometimes, well, you don't know what's going on underneath these lines when you just color by hand and stuff. Like, everything will look fine, but then you zoom out and then for some reason there's like a pixel popping out that's the wrong color and you're like, it doesn't look that way when I'm zoomed in. But I don't know, that's one of those curiosities of modern technology and Photoshop. Should check the chat. Looking good. Who's Raven? Anyway, Don Dillard came into the system at 10. Oh, I don't have to read that now. I don't want to pry. This is probably the least interesting part of coloring. This is how comic colorists work. Well, people who do flats, this is how they work. Probably more efficient at it than I am. I just learned about this. This is the proper way to do flats. The lasso tool. No, it would be like, it would feel more traditional to actually just straight up paint this, or use the, you would think that you could use the bucket tool, but see these, all this anti-aliasing would mess you up. Leave artifacts. I don't feel like adjusting the line art over and over and over again, just to use the bucket tool. Yeah, I'm looking at, yeah, there's artifacts around here. I'll probably just use the eraser and hang those up, but not right now. Gotta get our ski. Let's get the fingers too. People really like this drawing. Like, nobody really watched me draw it. There's a video of it, you know. But when I posted this on Twitter, it got a lot of traffic. I was surprised. I usually don't use proportions like this. our proportions are usually about 7 heads tall. But this is pretty dynamic. Like the pose is just something I like played around with when I was drawing her. Oh shucks. These knuckles, I think they're supposed to be white like this, aren't they? I don't know, I need a better reference. Anyway. Is the system just a game? Ooh. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, I think that's everything. Wow. Whoa. Buttons bucket tool. I can adjust the colors later. But let's just, yeah, that's the color that, this color right here is that. What about this? Let's see how that works. Okay, man, I guess it's because it's a video game, these colors are like really bright. I don't tend to like bright colors. Anyway, let's just work with it. I don't want to use my brain. Main Hank for it. Main things like creator owned property. Okay, I just jumped into a conversation that I have no idea what's going on. No. Anyway, oh, what? What do we got? Okay, the belt's brown. Let's use a different brown for that. You know, it's probably. Let's go to the red. This way? Be bright red. Let's go this red. Be bright either way because it's the only red on here. Alright, this is the advantage of getting the character blocked out first. You can just select everything that is gray or everything that you want to turn red, I guess. Top is red too. Do that now. Uh-oh, that's here. Roundabout way. The better way. Doing these small selections, it's really risky because if I double click too fast, it'll just close the gap really fast and I select something I don't want to select. Never take a chance. I want to take a chance. Alright. Okay, I think that's good. Right. Go down here. Z buttons for the magnifying lens. Go back to L. Back to the monitor. Okay. Probably better to be zoomed in like this so you can see what you're grabbing. It was dark. I didn't know who was there. My hands were doing the walking. Didn't see a thing. Okay, what do we got? Let's see how good I did. Yeah, that's good. Alright. You see I select some of this area? But it won't matter because once I use the bucket tool, it will, all it will fill is this color. So, boom. Maybe I should have left the hair this way. Now we can fix that now, I guess. I'm gonna select hair area. Not all of it, I probably did this loosely. I'm loosely selecting, you know? Alright, got this color. There. A lot better. Wait, are those are knuckles or? I know that's the top of it, and I know this is not that color. I guess I'll use lasso tool just right here. Freak. Seems a lot faster. How's everybody? Hail, brother. Hail, Raven. Who is this? Raven! Hail and howdy, brothers. Joshua Hughes. Hello, Joshua. Welcome. Just trying to, you know, load up this character. I'm doing the color flats right now. The lasso tool. Keep everything neat. Really do. I don't know, those really do look like they're more gems on it now. I'll deal with that later. Let's get this. I think the buckles were like silver too, so. Plus, getting the buckle colored and more getting the selection. That. This. Oh, I need to zoom in. These fine details. Oh, I don't really know what this is. Oh, this is an eyelid. Oh. Is that it? Not really sure what this is. That's a problem. Yeah. I didn't design the character. I just drew her. That's what. Hey, John Dillard says, have you not heard of the good news of Raven? Do you have time to hear about the love and grace of Raven? Oh! Okay. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh! Jay Matlock's here too. He's some colorful language and I had to have a language block, so he didn't comment on it. I don't know if I should show that or not. Anyway, John Dillard says the cult of Raven is the mortal and ethical alternative to the Church of Starfire. It sounds like some Titans talk. We're talking about Titans here. I know Teen Titans was really, really popular in the 80s, and then they had the show on the Cartoon Network, and that was popular. And then they had now they have Teen Titans Go, which is, I don't know if it's popular or if they just like running that show on Cartoon Network 24/7. I need better reference. I need better reference. I'm going to look up reference this character really quick. What do we got? What do we got? Well, that's good. Yep. Well, yeah, I use Bing to search images. Saw it on Amazing Spider-Man, and Peter Parker used it, so that's why I use it. Right, this necklace is silver. This. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be. Wait, did my selection just go away? Okay. Oh, Z. Oh, wait, there we go. Anyway, oh. Oh, there. Totally forgot. Where's my reference? There we go. So this is silver. Earrings are gold. Yeah, there's a silver loop there. The belt's supposed to be brown. These are black. Yep, the knuckles do have silver studs on them. So let's go for it. Into J.A. Matlock. Guess I am rather attractive. Just throwing that out there. Oh, it's Trap Productions here. Good evening. I am doing a demonstration of how I color characters. I can just enlighten one or two minds the ways of Photoshop coloring. I know that my mission was accomplished. Let's this go. Nope. So that's actually the cloth that's behind the belt. Oh, this is belt loop, right? It's part of the pants. This way. Well, okay, let's do this. Freehand. Right. That. I don't know if it helps, but I hold my breath a little bit when I'm selecting these areas. I think it's because I'm nervous. Might help it hinder. I don't. Right, what do we got? What else? This is that's belt over a belt. So let's yeah, this part belt too. This one thing I learned is you're supposed to try to stay within the center of the black line. Right, that's good. Go bucket and drop. Oh, it's trap. What? So many people. 7 people in the chat room. I think that's a new record. I think that's the most I've ever had. Maybe it's because I actually posted this stream announcement 15 hours ago. Alright. Bethany Frerich. Oh, that's a female name. Hi. Oh, back to It's a Trap Production. Just wanted to say great work again in our voiceover session yesterday. Looking forward to this upcoming Sunday. Yeah, that was fun. I'm not the Code Read Master. Only had one like intro to improv class. Got me pretty good at handling situations like that. But yeah, I'm pretty good at reading type. Interpreting type. I think that's what they call it. In the biz. Let's use this color. I'll use that color. Right, use the lasso tool. Select this gem area. And there we go. These earrings, let's use that color for them too. Like this, and everything that's red will be selected and filled with a different color. Control D deselects. Right. I want to use a different color for the teeth and the eyes. So I'm going to use... You really don't use... You shouldn't use white because... Well, I heard that the sclera, which is the white area of the eye, isn't really white, it's off-white. That's not appealing, so let's go for a slightly grayish egg. Right, G. What up, G? G. Select. Oh, yes, my stream powers are growing. Yes, I saw my charisma. Anyway, Bethany, there's a girl in here. She looks great. I'll take your word for it. John Diller Game Assistant. 7 people, just the beginning of many benefits when you join the Cult of Raven. Guess that cult's looking pretty good now. It's a cult, eh? Tell me more. Just really digging the setup here. Yeah, the setup's pretty good. I have 2 monitors. And everything I don't want you to see, put it on the left. Everything I want you to see, I have on this one. And I'm running this through OBS so I can do scene transitions and add animated bumpers and all that stuff. And it took like an hour to figure out how to do that. Just had to find the right videos on YouTube and oops. Buddy Bethany, nice, right? Personality. Brush tool, shortcuts B. What color are her eyes? I can't really tell. Blue? Okay. What else have we got? That's about it. Blue eyes. I'll put this kind of... I don't want anything too bright. Something closer to the hair, so I guess I'll select the hair with the eye drop and then... Oh no. Turn it bluer. I hate it when that happens. It freaks me out. Control S is to save. Shortcut. Remember that. I guess I'll just draw this in. The brush. Such a small area. Oh, Bethany has a question. Proto, how long did it take you to get used to a stylus and tablet? Still can't draw a circle or basic shapes. Took about a few months. I'm not using a regular stylus, so I'm using a Cintiq. I got a few years ago on eBay for $800. It was like a lot of money, but I had savings, and I was like, think of it as an investment. And I was like, but I already have a bamboo tablet. And I was like, think of it as an investment. It was like, why do you keep saying that? Think of it as an investment. Okay, I'll get it. I was thinking once I got this, I'd be able to hold it in my hand like a art tablet and just draw, but this thing gets freaking hot. So I bought a stand for it, and I had to learn how to draw on an easel, and drawing on an easel is... I don't know, I'm not a painter, I don't like easels that much. I'm used to hunching over like this. And my elbow hurt, so I got this elbow pad. The elbow drop on this artwork. Okay, now I'm just staring at this. What am I doing? Alright. Really? Really? I've got to fix this. Okay. This. I'm not a very good colorist. See those artifacts? I hate that. My color theory is like kind of weird. After a while, I just like simplified my color theory to hot and cold, blue and red. Like if something's blue, you want it to be against something red. If it's red, you want it to be against something blue. That's what all the comic books do nowadays, anyway. It seems to work. I do kind of miss, like, all the... It's kind of weird, like... I was talking about this the other day with my brother. The more technology... Hey, that's pretty much done. The more... Let me grab a color. Gambit trench coat green brown. This... Oh, that's a bad idea. This. But anyway, I was saying, the more advanced like tools get to make things like art and animation faster, more effectively, the lazier people who are making it get. I guess I'll say for comic books, it's like instead of drawing on paper, you can do this digital drawing. You get your inks automatically, so it takes out a middleman of getting an inker. And then you have digital painting and coloring, so it's like, hey, I don't have to do all this cross-hatching anymore now, do I? I have colorists and all these colors to choose from, because now we can print on paper that can hold more colors and everything and not get muddy. So the pencilers got lazier, they got rid of their inkers. And yeah. Got lazy. They got rid of one of their allies in the war of making good art, I guess, for comics. Inker, we don't need you anymore. I'll do it myself. So you have people who are like inking for like decades, and they're just getting rid of them. Like they really know how to make people's work look better, and they're like, no, we don't need you anymore. You're just another person to pay. What am I doing? Is it done? Yeah, it's... Unless I want to make these boots a different color. I think most of the flats are done. But even with just the flats, it looks really good. Like back in the old days, they used to... Old days? Why am I saying old days? Well, I guess... Yeah, I guess it's just old days. Most people use the hatching lines, you know, because they didn't have that many colors, but it made everything look so good. Now no one uses hatching lines because, I don't know, probably the same reason I don't really use them. Because the color, like when you drop the colors on it, you know, it doesn't make too much of it. I guess it makes it look better, but you know, you can get the depth that you need from colors, so why spend the time to do that? Anyway, the flats are done. But all the artwork looks so rushed now. You know, I'll just stay on my soapbox and say a little bit more. Anyway, when I was a kid, I used to look at artwork from like Jim Lee and stuff, and I'd say, "Wow, this is the level that you have to. This is the bar. This is where you have to be a comic book artist, huh? This is how good I have to be able to draw." But now it's like the old saying of you either have to be fast or good. I guess a lot of people are just fast, not that good. Anyway, I've got this shortcut that I learned a while back. When I first started using Photoshop, I would actually select the colors from here, you know, and not shade and all that stuff, but I'm not very good at showing depth with tone, and like, you know, drawing class they'd have you use a pencil and go from light to dark. Well, my light to dark is basically like slightly darker and then like in the middle and then black. You know, I'm not very good at gradation. Pretty extreme. So what I've learned is how to use layers and this gray. So I shade everything in gray. What? Oh wait, I'm just rambling. Back to the audience. What's wrong with you? Okay, Bethany Francis says, can't afford the fancy stuff yet. Stuck with a basic tablet for now. Yeah, I'll go back to the question. When you have a basic tablet, just look at your screen, don't look at your hand. It's kind of like typing. You look at the letters and stuff that are showing up on screen, you don't look at your hands putting the letters, and just have your, you know, basically that kind of coordination. Truck Production says, I have the same thing, Bethany. I guess we just have to practice until we can afford better equipment. Good. Link shared. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it, Tank. Tank for it. Don't thank me. Hail Raven. And this trap says Hail Raven. I think it's spreading. Wow. Anyway, Bethany, it looks great. Thank you. Tank, Tank Moore's a cowbell. Well, she doesn't. Looks like there would be a cowbell hanging from here, and I just realized that I missed a color. There's supposed to be some studs here. That's what I get for looking for a cowbell. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, back to animation. Talking about, like I talked about how comics got lazy, you know, I'm going to talk about how animation and anime got lazy. Now, if you go back to like these animated movies from Japan from like, I don't know, the 80s, 85, and the 90s, there's all these colors and shading and stuff. And that was all by hand on cell animation. It's just like the most detailed, crazy stuff like Akira and everything. But now they have computers where they could just drop in a color and they only use one shade. What's up with that? It's like their budget got lower the more stuff they bought or something. It's like, oh, we spent all the money on all these computers to color everything. How are we going to make our money back? And it's like, oh, just lower the budget for the cartoon. Oh, okay, we'll do that. And each anime will have an episode where it's like budget saving episode where there's no action, and then there's an episode that saves up the budget for like, oh, now we have the budget of 2 episodes for one fight scene. Yeah. Then American cartoons, it's like, I don't know what happened. We go from stuff like X-Men that's really detailed. Like, they draw muscles and stuff, and we end up with the last season of X-Men animated series. I guess Batman, Bruce Timm's Batman, and his simplified art style, it just showed that, you know, hey, it's easier to animate when they're just basic shapes. That's a lot of people's excuses. It's not really about that, it's about... Okay, when it comes to movies and stuff, it's like Jackie Chan said, film lasts forever. Like, generations of people, once you die, this is gonna be here still. So make it good. Like, it's like, Jackie, why you keep making us do these fight scenes over and over? He's like, I gotta get it perfect. Why? Because film is forever. You'll die and your art will still be here. Then people look back and say, oh, this was garbage. Anyway, what I did was I picked the background, then I inversed it so I can shade within the character's color range, whatever. And pick the new layer, and I'm gonna name that Shades. And oh, I forgot to invert it. Invert it. Select, invert. There. There we go. Now I'm going to... I guess I'll just freehand it. Everything I want shaded will be this gray. And the rule I learned was, like, from reading a book, was your light source is usually from above pointing down, always. So that's what I always do. If you're outside, the sun's above you. Above you, left or right or whatever. And if you're inside, there's light bulbs above you, left or right or whatever. They're always above you, so top down. Okay, back to the chat. Okay, it's a scam. What? What's a scam? Okay, Francis says it's a scam. Hank, art looks great. Thanks. It's trap. I like crazy cults. They're usually beautiful women involved. In fact, that would make a great comic idea. Yeah, it would. Joshua Hughes, don't listen to Bethany, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Join Team Raven and then join the Cult of Raven. Hughes, tell me your name on Twitter and I'll give you details on how to get in. How to get into the cult? Wow! You're really going in on this cult, Trap. Joshua Hughes, okay, Hail Raven. Bethany, earrings need to be gold colored. That's... When I add the highlights and stuff, it'll be more gold, I guess. It'll kind of add to the color, like, you know, highlights and shades. Hey, Matlock, you can or even get the chance to do a few commissions and buy yourself a T12WX for 350 or 400. It's dramatically easier. I know professional artists that use tablets, so in the end, all matter preference. It's a T12WX. I have a 20-inch screen right here. I had a, I think it was a Toshiba tablet I bought, like tablet PC, and that's what I used to do my art on, and it had a, I think it had a 12-inch screen or a 9-inch screen. It's probably a 9-inch screen. But it's really hard, like, coloring with a small screen because you see how much you have to maneuver around when you're zoomed in. But when it's, you have to do that even more when you have a smaller screen. Anyway, that's practically nothing. I'm having a hard time just coloring with this gray. So what I do is you change the properties of the layers, and I usually use multiply. Gives you this kind of grayish color. You know, it just takes out all the white. I usually use a color burn. Nope. Linear burn. That's what I do. That way you get the darkness, and then you kind of get a color to it. And I make multiple layers with this color of gray. That's if I that 2 color burn layers. It gets darker, but I probably should, like, second layer should probably be multiply. So that's a little intense. Anyway, let's get back to the character. Do I really want to use this cell shading? No, I don't think I want to cell shade. It's a little too... takes a little more accuracy. Let's use a softer brush. What do I got? I've downloaded someone's brushes. Hey, that's pretty good. Whose brushes are these? These are brushes by McAlivian. Oh. Okay. McAlivian? I'll drop it down to about 60. 40? I don't really like this. I'm going to delete all my shading. Okay, let's do this again with this brush. And shape dynamics. Okay. Texture. I don't want a texture. Shape dynamics. Let's leave it to smoothing. Let's just chip away at this. Multiple lines instead of one clean line. Let's work out better this way. Just kind of just keep your hand moving. Almost like I'm sculpting. Yeah, come on, get on my way, buddy. Anyway, back to the chat. John Diller, give me the system. What is cell shading? Cell shading is like just... I've never actually... It's like the coloring... Blah. Cell shading. It's a form of shading that emulates the shading of cartoon cells. Yeah. I always try to go for the simplest answer because... So it would be... No shades of gray. I mean, no... Gray? What are you talking about, gray? Oh, man. Explaining. This is why I wasn't a teacher. This is why I was an art teacher. Cell shading is... using... Okay. Cell shading is representing shading of a character without intermediary tones of color? Someone help me out here? Someone help me out! There has to be a better way to say this than what I'm saying. Usually I just... You know what? I've got the internet. I can bring pictures up. Yeah, let's use this machine. No! There might be... See, that's the great thing about the internet, like, and these conversations, like... There's a... Like... That's not fair if you look it up. Like this, like, I'm supposed to be educating the masses right now. I'm giving art to the world. Like, I don't want to give an explanation of, you'll know it when you see it. Alright, wow, this is weird. Okay, I'm using Dragon Ball Z because that's the way it is. Oh, come on. Why you do this to me, baby? Why you do this? I don't know where it went. Is that it? Alright. There's no... They represent shading with one tone. I guess that's... No, that's not really... Well, there's no... Ugh. Okay, I'll just look at... Yeah, it's probably... Maybe I should just look up the... dictionary term, and then I'll try to simplify it. Cell shading, often misspelled as cell shading, or toon shading, is a type of non-photorealistic rendering designed to make 3D computer graphics. Come on, this isn't about computers. I'll just keep reading it. I'll read something else. Wiki. Yeah, wiki. Cell shading, or toon shading, is a type of non-photorealistic rendering designed to make 3D computer graphics appear to be flat by using less shading colors instead of shading gradients or tint shades. Yeah, that sounds about right. So does everybody use that same definition? Okay, there's another one. The term cell shading comes from cells, which come from the word celluloid, which is what they use to... What the... What? Okay, that actually is a... They just... All this mumbo jumbo talk they said, but it's a good definition. The term cell shading comes from cells, which comes from the word celluloid, which is what they use in the process of traditional animation. It basically involves hard-edged shadows, usually very simplistic ones, that are used to save time and provide stylistic effect. I guess. Yeah. Wow, that's kind of... Okay, this guy says, who would have ever thought that a crude design style like cell shading would bring us graphics that never seem to fade? That's kind of arrogant. Calling it crude, that's mean. Anyway, get back to the chat. Chit chat. Okay. Oh, Tank Feretta is simple contour shadowing. That's good. Okay, 2 colors and simplify. That's what Bethany says. Borderlands is a good example of cell shading. Google it. Yeah. That's true, Matt. Fuck. Tank. It uses similar tones. It's dual-toned coloring. That makes sense, too. Like you would... Bethany, like you would for cartoons. Well, yeah. Yeah, cartoon shading, basically. It's the shading used in cartoons. But then again, there's cartoons that don't have shading, like old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. But if you go to anime, they have shading, and their shading is basically what people traditionally think of when they think of cell shading. Hope that helps. It's one of those things, you know it when you see it. You know it when you see I need a better brush. This is the same brush. Maybe I should have went with cell shading. I want it to. The art. I really thought I'd be done with this a lot sooner. This brush. I don't like this brush. What's this? Oh. Anyway. Soft shading, cell shading. Now let's smear this. Wow, that's way too smeary. Look at that. I don't know if I like this guy's brush. I think I've used him before in the past, so got good results now. So teleport 10, just smudge it. Smudge it. I'm no Bob Ross, definitely not Bob Ross. Oh, John Diller says, okay, I got it. Thought it was more complicated than that. I understand now. I make things complicated. You know, that's the problem. I try to keep it simple, but things get complicated. Bethany, got it makes sense now. Tank, it comes from cartoon cell, made on celluloid. There you go. Oh, it still doesn't make any sense to me. This arm's looking pretty cool. Anyway, right as I was typing it. It's okay if you don't know. I know, I just don't know how to express it. It's like I want to dance, but I don't know how to dance. I just want to move my feet and let the music move me. Now let's just throw these colors down and fix them with the smudge brush later. Shadow under the chin. Eye. Socket. Yeah, makes her look old. There. Well, I should have read all the comments that I was on. Tank. Anime often does 3-tone cell shading. See, there we go. We keep saying cell shading. Like people know what it is. 3 tones. Three-tone coloring. Let's say that. Yeah, that makes sense, right? I guess. Tank. 3-tone cell shading goes highlight, shadow, mid-tone. Yeah. Wow. you put it that way, it does. It makes a lot more sense. It makes sense when you say it that way. What, Tank? You're ruining my joke. It's a joke? It can't be a joke. Well, it could be. Possibly. Running the moment is one of my superpowers. Tank says. There's the mitochondria, and that's it. Ah, come on. Come on. If anything was the mitochondria, it'd be the shading. The nucleus would be the midtone, because it's in the center. Okay, now I'm overthinking things. Okay, Jim Lee likes putting a big shadow on the abdominals, so that's what I'll do. Kinda, sorta. It's just shadow under these. Back here. Arm moving. No, I'm too close up, I guess. Let's zoom out. Cover more area if I can see the entire image at once. There we go. Things taking form. Haven't even reached my final form. Let's follow the contours of the pants. Just anywhere I put a fold, I guess. Just go over it. Alright, back to the chat. Bethany says it happens in the photosynthesis process. The photosynthesis, that's for like plants. And plants have a cell wall. Van Dillard says Shannon would say that if you get hit the groove, then he'll come back to you. I don't know. I don't know. I need a drink. Alright, I probably have 40% is just too low. Try 80. You even science, Bethany. Oh. We learned this in university. Yeah, that works. Jim Lee style. Alright, let's smudge this with the smudge tool. It's at 78. That's pretty good, I guess. It's rendering pretty good. Guess my computer's strong enough to handle a file this big. Kind of too smudgy, actually. Oh. 50. Move this around. What? Hey everyone! Hi JP4. Bethany sucked at science. I'm sorry, Bethany. This Trap Production says, hello JP4. Bethany says, hi JP. Dundillert says JP and he's really excited. Oh, hi. Trap Production says Proto is doing some great work. If you like what he's doing, consider supporting his stream through the Streamlabs donation thing. I see what you did there, Trap. Now, if I did that myself, I'd be shilling myself, wouldn't I? I've always told myself I'd never ask anybody to subscribe to me. I heard that actually does work. If you ask people to do it, they'll do it. But I don't. I just simply speak the truth. Now, if you want to hear the truth, you subscribe to me. A subscription to me is a subscription to the truth. I think I need to erase. Go back to a brush. Soft brush, that'll work. There. Wow, erasing's actually helping a lot. But damn it. Thank you. Come on. I'm going to throw this on Twitter and people are going to be like, what happened? It looked better as a drawing. Tell it yourself! Anyway. Yep, he's shilling for me. Music may be a little too loud. But as long as I'm louder than the music, I guess that's okay. Still figuring this out. I'm new to the system. I haven't learned how to game it yet. Kind of looking like it's getting somewhere. May need to throw in the second tone. Very, very soon. Very soon. Very soon. A wig. Mr. Dillard, your name sounds like a book. Like the name you use online, it sounds like John Dillard, Gaming the System. It sounds like a book that you would sell. About how to game the system. And you'd have like 5 simple rules on how to game the system. Which is pretty interesting. It's almost like, you know, like you have the answers. Just saying. It's not bad. It's actually pretty interesting. I don't know if that was by design or not. What? What? Sweat drop? What? That's cool though. It's like you pick up a book and you say, "Hi, my name's John Dillard, and the system games you. Wouldn't you like to game the system?" In my new book, John Dillard, Gaming the System, you too can learn how to game the system. With these 5 simple steps, you will turn the system on its head and game it. Huh? 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 That's not bad. That's pretty cool. That's a cool name. That's pretty... Come on. Come on. It's really cool. I like it. It's actually a really cool name. Kind of reminds me of Ferris Bueller. See? Tank likes it. It's good. It's like people go to your YouTube channel and the first thing they see is like you in a suit or something and you say that, and then people will be like, you know what, I gotta subscribe to this guy. He has all the answers. He knows what he's talking about. I'm tired of being gamed by the system. I'm gonna game the system. If I listen to John enough, I'll have his wisdom and I'll be able to game the system just like he does. Ah, see ya, Tank. Have a good night. Like, I looked up Alpha Proto last night. I came up with the name first. I was like first person on the internet to have it. That was like a Matrix reference. So, like, everybody in the Matrix, you know, they have names that are like all tech and stuff. I'm gonna have a tech name too. I'm gonna be Alpha Proto. You got Neo over there. You got Tank. Ah, ha! Tank's from the Matrix too. Ah. You've got Switch. You got Morpheus. I'm gonna be Alpha Proto, dude. It's like, I'm gonna take 2 things I like. I like Street Fighter Alpha, and I like Proto Man from Mega Man. I'm gonna put both of those together. I'm gonna have an awesome name. I was a kid. It's one of those names that you come up with when you're a kid, and then you just keep it. That's why you should never name yourself. Man, not really doing anything now. Let's use the second shade, lock that down, and turn this to more shades? And go around. It's not looking that great. Not Ferris Bueller, Parker Lewis. They had a show called Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Back in the 90s. Then they had that show Clarissa Explains It All. It's kind of like, you know, somebody's got all the answers, you know? They know what's up. Dropping knowledge on you. Kinda looking okay. This is muddy. What's up with that? Multiply overlay? No. Color burn? How about linear burn? Yeah, let's linear burn. Both of them. Linear burn. What? You donated? Really? What? But what? No one donates. You serious? You serious? You serious? What? Really? Come on. Really? I never get donations. Video pause. Washing. Why do you do that for? Pause. If you did donate, thanks. If you didn't, thanks for the motivation, I guess. It put a smile on my face. I'll say that. I never got any donations. I would think that a graphic would pop up or something, but I guess if it did, I missed it. I'm supposed to have graphics, but it didn't work. Okay, I'll check. Where is it? Would be here, I guess. I don't know. It's not really though. Yeah! That's exactly what was supposed to happen. Yep. Let's see. What do I got? It was supposed to be... that. Streamlabs is weird. I don't know. I'm supposed to get alerts when I get subscribers too. It would be like this. And then a name would pop up. So now that I see that it's actually working, like it's actually showing up at the bottom of the screen and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Like, donations are nice and all, but I'm used to taking commissions and stuff, like giving back to the people with art. I guess at the moment I'm just sharing my experience with you, the people. I'm sharing the experience of what it's like to make art. It's lonely. Lonely, lonely road. A lonely life on a lonely road. Hey, this brush is actually starting to work now. This has to be maxed out. That's the only way it really works. A lonely life. A lonely loner on a lonely road. It's all pressure. No wonder. Okay, I have to have this opacity maxed out, and after that it's all pressure sensitive. I did not realize that. So let's get rid of this. Redo that. Just focus on this layer. I didn't know this was gonna... How long have I been doing this? Why does it say 33 minutes? Is it stuck? Seems like it's stuck. No way I've been doing this 33 minutes. This feels like an hour. I don't know. It must have gone through. I'll take your word for it. I'm not part of the system. I'm not part of this corporate machine. I'm just a dude. I'm a dude, like, working on art. You know, I'm not part of the system, man. You don't have to game me. You don't have to take me down. You don't. It's like, I'm cool. We're cool, man. We're cool. I'm not part of this system. I kind of want to be part of the system, you know, getting a check and all that stuff. That'd be really nice. My brother keeps telling me I don't want to be part of the system. He says I won't be happy if I'm part of this system. It's like, you want to work for those people? You don't want to work for them. You won't be happy if you work for them. That's what my brother tells me. I'm like, yeah, but it's security. It's like, pfft, you won't be happy. It's money, though. I work for the man. He's like, don't work for the man, man. Wow, this is looking really nice. I just needed to understand how this brush worked. It's all pressure sensitive. You've been on for 99 minutes. Oh. My clock stopped working at 33. It's an hour and a half. A little over an hour and a half. Well, okay, what up? In this 99 minutes, I have did all the flats for this character. Man, this brush is better than I thought. I was starting to lose faith in this brush, but this brush is good. And I've started color flats, so gotten a lot done. If I didn't play around with this brush so much, I probably would have gotten a lot farther, but if I didn't play around with the brush, I wouldn't understand how the brush worked, and now I understand how the brush works, so everything should look better. Oh. It says, oh well, I guess I can't toot my own horn as a philanthropist. Gotta go to work. Fix your donations, Streamlabs. Bye. Oh, thanks! Thanks, John. I appreciate it. The donation and stuff. You're the first person to donate. I hope the first of many. And, you know, if you want a commission, you know, that'd be the best way to give me money. I have prices listed. If you don't know the prices, I can give you prices. And have a good time working. I mean, gaming the system. You know, they don't work. You don't work for the man. The man works for you. They just don't know it yet. It's a little too sharp. That name's so cool, though. So weird. I've watched people use Streamlabs successfully. I don't know what I've done wrong. I could actually show you the setup I've got, why it should work. These are all the bumpers I got on the side. And this is my Inktober bumper, and this, thanks for watching, Facecam and all that stuff. And right here's my Streamlabs tab. And that's supposed to be locked like that. Does that just mean I can't mess it up? Guess I'll click on it. Stuff. Oh, I probably shouldn't be showing this stuff. Hey, where's my... Let's move this. I just broke the illusion of immersion. Immersion illusion. Sorry. Alright. Bethany says she has no idea how Streamlabs works. She can't help me. Alright. I don't buy commissions. I am a fantastic artist. But please hit me up on my DMs and Twitter in regards to pricing for coloring, cell style, muted colors for signature. Ooh! Oh, you mean for like flats like this? I could probably do that. I have a basic understanding of color theory, which is very basic, but I should be good enough to like get pages like started if you want to do the rendering and stuff like yourself. Because I've seen your art. You're dope. I mean, I'm not calling you a dope. I'm saying your art's, I'll say, really good. Yeah, it is fantastic. Your art's fantastic. I do not question your skills. I've witnessed them firsthand. I've experienced the system being gamed right in front of me. And you've done it. Maybe this knows. But yeah. I'll hit you up in your DMs on Twitter. What? Oh, come on, J.A. Matlock. Why you gotta be like that, man? He's teaching me how to game the system. Come on, man. Come on. Like I've said before, I've been gamed by the system so much. I've got to learn how to game the system. This is America. It's all about either being gamed by the system or gaming the system. That's what makes America great. As I am doing a horror story, and I may need a colorist, but I want very simple muted colors with a simple cell shading. Fuck the system. Oh, wow, I should actually read before I say stuff. That could have been an even worse word. Okay, I could color a horror story. I'm not good at telling horror stories, though. I was talking to a pal of mine who's a writer, and he was talking about how he's author Vember, I think that's what it's called, and he's writing thousands of words a day and he should have a book done by the end of November, yeah. Oh, November's almost done. And we were talking about, like, I tell my stories through images, usually, and the more of a type of genre that you enjoy, the easier it is to tell that kind of story. I don't watch horror. I avoid it. But we're going over like methods on how to write for drama and comedy and stuff, and I asked him, how do you write for drama? And he's like, well, the way I do it is I get my character and I put him in like just have everything fall apart for him, and then I like give him a ray of hope at the very end. I was like, can you give me an example? He's like, okay, well, there's this guy who's been, like, he's going to work and he's like, hey, there's a new game coming out. I'm gonna go get this game, you know, this video game. And it's like, he's on the way to go get the video game and his car gets hit by a, like, it runs out of gas and then, like, he's pushing it and he's going through an intersection and car gets hit and it's trash. And then he gets to the store late and the store's closed. But then there's Ray Hope. He sees the other store and it's open. He goes there and he gets the game. And then he sees a little kid, and the little kid's like, wanted the game, and he's sad, and he gives the game to the kid. But the silver lining would be that the kid was happy, and he made a kid happy by giving him a game that he wanted, you know. So that's a way of doing drama, I guess. Or there's a Lifetime movie method of just like, or is that suspense? Lifetime movie, bad Lifetime movies, like the audience is the daughter, and the movie's about a lonely single woman, just recently got divorced. She meets the guy of her dreams, and then the guy's like psycho, and her daughter is saying, "This guy's crazy," and she's like, "You just don't want to see me happy. I don't want to hear a word of this." And okay, why am I? And then, like, in the end, they get married, and it's like, why did this happen? He's hitting me, he fried my dog in the microwave or something. And then she's like, see, I told you. And then the end of the Lifetime drama is like, I should have listened to my daughter. And she's like, yeah. But anyway, what's going on? Okay, bye. Bye. I have to go make money to give this photo guy. See y'all later. See ya. Have a good night, or morning, or wherever you are. Man, I'm taking way too long on this. I think the system is playing me. Linery dude! Sup? I was like giving really good, like, formal lessons on how to color and stuff. And I have so many people in my chat log that I just started rambling. I think I got a donation. I think I got my first donation. How are you? It's pretty good. I don't know if I need a second shade. Kind of liking the way this looks already. Might go straight to highlights. Midtone, shadow. And yeah, let's just go highlight. So for the highlights, I guess I'll put that over the ink layer. Just leave it on normal, I guess? Nah. For that I'll use white though. And I'll turn it down to 50-ish, 50-ish, ish. And I'll set it to overlay. It's pretty good. Color burn that. Nah, that won't do anything. Color dodge. Wow, that's weird. Linear dodge? No. Overlay. Soft light. Hard light. Overlay. Set to 100. Select all, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete. Select. Normal. Now, let's use an off-white color. Kind of a orange-ish. Pretty good. Overlay isn't that bad. I think I'll go with soft light. Delete, delete, delete. I don't know what that means. Right, we're gonna go over the highest areas of the character, and that's how we're gonna highlight it. So everyone who's been here in the stream is from YouTube. I'm dual streaming, and I never get anybody from Twitch saying anything. Pretty good. This song's pretty funny.
Jaw-dropping attacks from my roulette wheel. Apocalyptic beatdowns from the God hand. My arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. I summon up the powers of the God hand. Everybody wants a piece. Who's next? Don't be a fool. Hyperactive fighting styles so slick they will make you drool. The God hand helps me work out my stress. It's overpowering, I must confess. The only person who it doesn't work on is the girl who got me into this Olivia. Slicing through thugs with my shockwave. Shockwave! More beheading than a guillotine. Head slicer. Head slicer! My arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm, my arm. I summon up the powers of the God hand.
Is that the end? Sounds like a end name. Oh, Japanese version. Looks done ish. I'll adjust some colors though. Not sure if I like this magenta-ish look. I like that. That's good. Maybe the shades could be dark. Oh, hi! How often do you stream? That's a good question. In October, I was streaming pretty much every day. I just missed 5 days. Other than that, October I streamed every day. That was crazy. I guess I don't have a set schedule. I usually just post when I think I'm gonna stream, and then I stream those days. Why'd the music stop? Oh, it didn't stop. I just can't hear it. Yeah, I try to stream almost every day. It depends on if it's stuff I can show to people or if it's stuff I can't show to people. Because I work on stuff that I plan to like sell or use, or it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to someone else. So I have to work on that without showing it to people. And stuff I can show, I show. So probably 3 to 4 days a week. Usually I don't stream on Monday and Tuesday because I'm busy watching pro wrestling. But, you know, oh. Like all the hentai you draw. Got it. I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything like that. I'll say this though. If I was one of those hentai artists or something, I'd be making truckloads of money. And I'm not making truckloads of money because that's not an image that I want to associate with myself. Like, you can make a lot of money doing that. That's the easy way to make money. Being a pixel pusher or a flesh peddler. But I'm not doing... I'm not presenting myself in that light. I am not going to do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nope. But yeah, that seems like the path that most young artists go to. It's like, I need to make money. I'm desperate. Gonna... No, no, no. I'm smiling because it's funny. That's not a confirmation of anything. This is art. It's art. It's art. Nope, nope, nope. Wow, that looks bad. Overlay. Soft light. Probably leave it on soft light. Heart light. Nope. Vivid light. Wow, that's crazy. Linear light. Nope. Go back to soft light. No! No! No. You can neither conform nor deny that you're in the business of flesh peddling. Got you, wink wink. Come on, dude. Come on. I got an image to uphold. My image isn't worth a few dollars, you know? There's kids that watch this stuff, you know? I'm trying to teach children how to draw, not anything else. I believe the children are our future. There's families who watch this, I think. I've got friends who have kids who watch. Well, they watch this. They've got kids too. This is supposed to be a tutorial. A tutorial. People are supposed to watch this and say, "Oh yeah, I too can do this. I can color artwork and be an artist." They're not supposed to be thinking, yeah. Tell me more. How do you make some money doing this? Yeah. So bigger. They have to be bigger. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Highlights, like shiny. Yeah. Okay, got it. Soft edges. Yeah. No. This isn't about that. I'm trying to spread the joy of art. The joy of art. Trying to brighten up some people's days with art. Ah, come on, man. Come on, Matlock. You know me. We're in school together, man. I was a good artist. I didn't peddle flesh. I'm not a... Come on. Pixel peddler? That'll probably be more accurate. But I'm not one. I'm not. You know me. I know it's been a few years since we went to school, but no, you know me. People get on hard times, you know. It's like the girl who, like, grew up trying to be a ballerina all her life. She always wanted to dance. And, you know, she went to the big city. to live out her dreams of being a dancer. City life is hard. But all she could do was dance. That's the only thing she could do, you know? So, you know, she had to use her gift of dance for ill-gotten gains, as they would say. Aw, shucks. This is getting weird. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. It's looking good. Maybe the hair. Hair needs highlights. Gift equals 2. Come on, dude! Dude! Family stream! Family stream! Oh. It is funny, though. Shake your money maker. This hair just needs some highlights, and then I think I'm done. I don't want to overwork it. Work it, girl. Stream's been fun though. I've learned how to work the system. I mean, game the system. I've taught people how to do artwork. This is turning out pretty good. Overall, I think that, you know, I made the world a better place today. Oh, Bethany! I forgot you were here, kind of. I should have been more considerate of you. Like, I kept saying it was a family stream, you know? People of all walks of life like to come to here and learn a thing or two about art, you know? I actually forgot that I had my face cam on, too, so I'm being pretty sincere. But yeah, if you need to go, you know, have dinner or go to sleep or something, you know, I appreciate you being here. Hope you could join us again in the future. Okay, Matlock, that Kenshiro, it was Kenshiro's muscular, you know? It's got muscles. I can't help it. It's supposed to be heroic. Heroic, classical hero. Is that all my music? That's all my music. I might as well finish off with a... Oh, this is where I got my Sprite reference. I'll finish with... I think that was the last song. The song I learned. Well, not learned. I didn't learn the song. I found it. It's from a band. Okay. That's not working. I don't know if I'll get a copyright strike. These people don't seem like... They don't seem like they would have had money to put copyright on this. Just ran into this song on accident when I was looking up Chuck Norris action jeans. You know, because you never have enough pair of Chuck Norris action jeans, so... You know, you never know when you have to high kick somebody. You're walking down the street, someone's trying to mug you, they pull a knife on you, you gotta throw a high kick. Kick that knife right out of their hand. Bye, Bethany. I'm glad you like her. Great night. It's a trap. Muscles equal sex A. Oh, come on. You guys. You guys. Maybe the black part should stay black. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with it like this. I don't know if this works. Let's see some flare action. Okay, if I turn down the opacity, maybe it'll work better. Nah. Nope, no. Okay, his trap production says, I mean, look at your thief here. She's got some amazing abs. I'm actually a little jealous and insecure. I'm always jealous and insecure. That's why I make characters like this. Yeah, music should be appropriate. I was thinking of music, but I always try to play stuff that's like copyright free. Or like, I won't get a copyright strike, even though I don't have, like, I'm not making money at this. If I ever do, you know, I want to just have these videos like waiting in the wings to get money. What just happened? I don't think I like this hair. I like stuff. And it takes away. The black needs to stay there. Select. I'm just... His fingers look okay. His gloves, don't like it. I don't like these highlights. Alright, I think I'm done. Yeah, I should have played like medieval music or something. But in the back of my mind I was thinking that it would make the mood of the stream a little too serious. Rendered pretty good. Now I'm playing music that people play at skate parks and stuff. My channel is not monetized, nor will it ever be. Ad-free and totally uncensored. Yeah, that's true. You got a point there. I know you're all about freedom of expression and stuff. I'm trying to... I don't know, I'm supposed to be gaming the system, but I feel like more like I'm trying to be part of the system. Maybe it's because... Oh, shucks. System has, like, care and medical leave and all that stuff. I don't know, I'm trying to use YouTube to grow my audience, so when I have a product, I'll have people to sell it to. Like, on hand, you know, people want to support you. Actually, it'd be good to... Ew. I don't want to listen to this. I've never really listened to this group. I just heard that one song about Chuck Norris action jeans. Look at the eyes. Alright, let's finish this. It's 8 o'clock Central Time. I'm gonna take away this background and save. Then I'll save it as a PNG file. This is how I'll post it. Actually, I should have hit these boots up with the highlight. Oh, I thought it froze. It's pretty good. I think that added a little something to it. That's good. Looks good. I'll post it on Twitter and DeviantArt and all that stuff. Alright. Alright, it's Trap Production says, I'll help spread the word about your art, my dude. Jay Matlock, there are a ton of ways to make money on art and streaming sites. I find YouTube to be an unreliable source of income for artists, but that's just me, I guess. Yeah, it is an unreliable source, but it's a good marketing tool to grow your audience. That's from what I've seen. I've seen a lot of people, you know, like, if you get the audience behind you and they're excited about what you're making, then yeah, they'll be there to buy what you have. All right. I hope you've all had fun and learned a little bit about drawing or coloring. I mean, didn't think it would take hours, but it did. And hope you all have a good night. Sleep well. And until next time, be seeing ya. Stay out of trouble.